Hi, I'm Grant Marnie. I own this 1972 Holden HQ station wagon. It was built in my garage, and obviously it's on airbags. I've had it for about 2.5 years. It came out of an old lady's house in Reservoir. It was in the backyard rusting away, so it was only really a chassis when I got it. Dragged it home, pulled it down in the garage and started building it. Yeah, much to the wife's disgust, it was back to bare metal, tromping mud and rust and everything through the house. I live in a double-storey house and haven't got the room to have a rotisserie there, so I actually laid on my back underneath with a wire brush and cleaned it all back manually. The engine bay was sort of an Easter. I made a whole lot of the templates and stuff out of cardboard and then Cleco pinned them in, then cut up the metal and went out to the gum tree at the front and bent the curves and the fabrication around the gum tree at the front. I got a bit out of control actually. I just wanted a really cool wagon to cruise around with the boys in. It's got the custom grille at the front. The bumper's been filled in, some of the subtle bits and pieces that probably people don't realise. The door handles are missing from it. It's got mechanical push buttons. Being mechanical push buttons means that they're still legal to use on the street, not being electronic. The guard vents were handmade in the garage. It's something I came up with a couple of beers and an angle grinder. So I've got a metal scoop on the bonnet. It's full metal fabricated, and that was done in the garage. It's mainly because it's got a high-rise manifold, slightly high-rise, and I didn't want anything hanging out the bonnet, and also I didn't want to have a big scoop on it, so it's very subtle. At the rear it's got custom taillight lenses that I couldn't buy anymore. They were available 30 years ago, so I ended up making a mould and making my own. It gets driven everywhere. The only time it's been on a trailer is when the transmission died. I've done 3,000 kilometres in 2 months in it. Well, the interior is full modified. It's a WB dash in the HQ, so it's had the inserts filled out, and the dash panel is a custom dash panel with Speed Hut GPS gauges and special order matching gauges for the US. The seats are WB seats, and it's actually a 4-seater. It's registered as a 4-seater. It's got the console that runs through the middle, and it's got 4 buckets. The back is fixed because the diff comes through the floor for the air ride suspension to get it so low. The engine is a 350 ZZ4 crate engine. It's a Camaro engine. Basically it's stock. It's 280 horsepower or something, but it's just got a whole lot of chrome bits and pieces added to it just to jazz it up a little bit. The mule's a bit of a laugh. That was from my childhood, the old football, meat pies, kangaroos and Holden cars, Holden advert back in the 70s. And I thought I'd get it characterised and put it on the bonnet as a bit of a homage to the Holden that's not really around anymore. It's on remote control airbags, so you can hit the button. It's got 3 levels, but when you put the key in it goes to the ride height and cruises along it there. It's an AccuAir system and it works awesome. I love it. But it's just a great car, it drives awesome, and I love the build and I love the car.